Here we are at the gym, being cool yet sweaty, pumping iron and getting buff, listening to the gym's Guitar Hero 1 and 2 playlists on loop. My fingers still move correctly over invisible frets. I'll admit, not my natural habitat, but hey, gotta be healthy to make things, yeah? So, disclaimer right off the bat, lest you think I'm some sort of social guru. I don't meet people at the gym. Heck, I don't even talk to anyone if I can avoid it. I can usually grumble a, hey, so, how many more sets do you have on this? As I manically try to avert my eyes from every soul in the sweatbox. I'm using meet here in the loosest sense possible. I don't meet, I observe, while trying to be as invisible as possible. Okay, even observe is wrong here. I'm trying not to see anyone, but my fellow gym goers are moving and loud, and they are everywhere. I just want to use this torture device, man. There are some things you can't help but pick up in your periphery, though, unfortunately. Now for the good stuff. Based on my super scientific findings, I have found that humans at the gym belong to 6 main classes. Although some can have multiple classes and subclasses. Those can be lethal ones. Be on your guard and ready to pounce on that arm-winging machine before they do. Otherwise, you never will. I will qualify my research by saying that I go to the gym at vampire hours. I'm a night owl, so the interesting crowd is also out when I'm out. Anyway, let's pull out our pokedex and see what we found. Without further ado, let's get serious. Up first, the type that catches me off guard every time. The one that makes me jump out of my teeth, the grunter! I'm not talking about the person who's lifting 50 times their body weight and needs to let it all out with the strain. I get that, you go. I'm talking about the person who, of course, without fail, sits up right next to me on the little arm machine and yells after every rep. Like, 1, grunt, 2, groan, 3, ah, 4, oh my god, I'm dying and I need to tell the whole gym, 5, 6, I'm grunting so loud your eardrums are bleeding, etc. ad nauseum. Suffice to say, I cannot concentrate with this ruckus going on next door to my machine. I lose count. I cringe. Also, I wear my heart on my face, so it's probably really judgmentally twisted, and my eyes are 1000% rolling around in their sockets. I try to look anywhere but at someone, and I'm trying my darndest to suppress those nervous, insidious giggles. Woe betide to any fellow gym goer who makes eye contact with me during these tenuous minutes. My illusion of sanity would be shattered. Up next, we have the person who, every single time, parks it at the one machine that I need to do before leaving the gym. You know, the one that keeps the pesky migraines at bay, so pretty important. Friends, meet the mob boss. They sit down, do 3-arm thingies, and then every person in the gym comes up to talk to them, one at a time. Oh, and they're also most certainly a grunter too. Must be a signal that they are available for chatting. It seems like they know everybody and the gym is their HQ, hence the mob boss. They know everyone's business and routines. They talk about sports cars, probably favors and hits too. They sit on my one and only machine and then don't use it. It's not like socializing is making you buff. Please move it or lose it, I scream internally. It shows on my face because of course it does. They don't move. It's infuriating. I try asking politely when they'll be done, but the answer is, after 2 more sets. Psh, that means nothing. You haven't even done 1. You can't hog the machine for 45 minutes. Also, stop making a show of disinfecting the thing. No way the person on this machine before you was patient 0. So, I'm developing a device for coping with this socialite. It's not perfect, and execution is less than subtle. Basically, when I see them at the gym, I beeline for the machine that is their office, even if they're headed to it themselves. See, subtlety is lacking. Whatever, this lady needs to move her arms. They scowl, they burn. I'm still not making eye contact, remember, but what I see through squinted eyes is one huffy spirit. They scoff. Can you believe it? Karma, baby. Carp, I'm totally on a hit list now, aren't I? If I'm not back here in 3 weeks, you know something went down. Most lethal of all is when the mob boss is also combined with the snap grammar. I don't think I need to say more, but I totally will. The snap grammar also sits on the last machine I need for time interminate while they check the snapgram. I think they post pictures too. I'm trying not to look because human eye contact, remember? And I for sure have my face turned away because I want no part in that selfie. Out of the corner of my eye, I will see a head tilt, a serious grumpy duck face, a contemplative focus as the perfect caption is formulated. I don't understand. The gym is closing in 5 minutes, but yes, must Insta-snap. Also, I need that machine! Please! This is a common theme. Side note, it's totally cool to be proud of your hard work, progress, and physique. I'm talking about the extreme here. Enough of this crazy. There are also some pretty sweet role models at the old sweatbox as well, like the gold standard. This human being seems humble and nice and has a routine and sticks to it the entire time. They're pretty strong and can run forever. I can tell this even though I'm trying to melt into a wall. When they're there, they mean to work out. Usually they'll ask to use a machine if they think you may need it in the near future. So kind, so courteous, so focused, even without music. Sheesh, that's the big leagues. My favorite fellow gym goer? The circus. These beautifully sweaty folks usually take up the odd spaces. They dance, they kick the heck out of a punching bag, they meditate, they hula hoop, they contort. Their music choice is A+. I want to join them. Finally, the last entry in our nighttime gym goer pokedex. The other quiet one. Pretty self-explanatory. I look across the room, accidentally make eye contact with them when Grunter is in rare form, and we both just know. They don't snapgram, don't hog machines, and are probably really nice if I ever talked to them. They jog at the same speed as me, so I never have to pass them on the track. That can be really awkward, like, move over, slowpoke, I've got places to go. But then you're really just running in a circle and not going anywhere, so you have to pass them again. But you're getting really tired and may not have it in you, but you've set this pace, so dang it, you've got to commit. Because if you only pass them that one time and then slow down, it's like a weird slap in the face or something. Gym etiquette, help! They're like a secret best friend at the gym. That's a thing, right? Like a beacon of normal? Not that I would say I'm normal. But yeah, the other quiet one, the secret best friend who you never talk to and never will. So yeah, these are the people that I get to meet and hang out with at the gym. As eclectic as this bunch is, and how impossible it is to get the machines you want, it does make going back to the sweatbox a bit less boring. Drama! Fake, imaginary drama keeps me coming back. Nah, not really, but it does make counting to 20 millions of times a lot less monotonous. Except for Grunter. Can count to 2 with them around. Oh dang, I'm winded after this sweat-tacular video, but I wanted to end with a PSA of sorts. I usually don't go to the gym to get buff, although that'd be freaking sweet, but to make sure that my body works for what I need it to do. Lift to prevent migraines, run to get my head on straight, stretch to forestall carpal tunnel. Official PSA, all artists and computer users. Take care of your body so that it can take care of you. No one wants to be hunched over a computer because their chest muscles have shrunk. Been there. Don't want to be in crippling pain every time you pick up your stylus? Contort those arms on the regular, friend. Being able to keep making things is totally worth all the nonsense this interesting cross-section of humanity displays at the gym. Okay, mama rant over. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed meeting all my friends at the gym. Maybe one day I'll meet them too. So, do you have any crazy gym stories? Are the people who work at your gym also kinda nuts? Do the parking lot lights flicker suspiciously at exactly 11:56 p.m. during the new moon? Have you ever summoned another planar entity by running loops on the track? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thanks for sweating this one out with me. Hope everything's going well. Can I, sneak a few rep arm thingies in on this torture device really quickly? Thanks. Catch you next time. Bye!